Hello, everybody. I have not done a video outside in quite some time, so I figured I would do one today. We are definitely winning, folks. Winning and winning big, which feels really, really good. But just wanted to hit a couple of things real quick. So it looks like Ron DeSantis can now appoint, possibly even himself, believe it or not, to the U.S. Senate. There is a way that he can do it in which he would elevate the lieutenant governor to his position, and then he would take the U.S. Senate spot in Florida that Marco Rubio is now going to vacate because he's been appointed as the Secretary of State. So that's pretty interesting. There's also been talk about a couple other great conservatives to take that spot. One of them possibly Pam Bondi, former Attorney General. She's fantastic. She's America First all the way. And I can't remember the other woman, but it'll come to me here in just a second. But again, that's one thing that could be done. The other thing is that Vivek Ramaswamy or whatever, he could become a U.S. Senator in Ohio to replace J.D. Vance. What I'm hearing is that it's really up to President Trump whether or not he wants to do that, because Mike DeWine, the governor of Ohio, has said it's Trump's call. So if Trump wants to do that, then we could see Vivek in the U.S. Senate. So that would be pretty interesting as well. And then, of course, we have Kristi Noem has now come forward, and she's going to be the Department of Homeland Security Secretary. Interesting choice. I would have rather have seen someone like Carrie Lake, perhaps, in that position. But she does have a history of throwing out illegal aliens from South Dakota. She's made sure that they don't vote in elections and things like that. And she's been a Trump loyalist for a long time. She was even considered to be a possible vice presidential contender until the book came out and said that she shot her dog or whatever. But the left is attacking her for that, but yet they have no problems with people in Springfield, Ohio, eating pets and cats and dogs. So anyway, so that was another interesting development. Kash Patel is the leading candidate to be the CIA director. I really hope indeed that happens. And then there was a couple of others. I'm trying to remember what they were. There was a couple other people. I know what it was. Mike Huckabee is now the new U.S. ambassador to Israel. That's an interesting choice because he's an evangelical Christian and he's absolutely pro-Israel. So I think that's a really, really good pick as well. And there was a few others too. Stephen Miller, by the way, is not going to just be the deputy chief of staff. He's actually going to be more than that. He's going to be an immigration advisor as well. So he's actually going to have two jobs. And then, of course, you have Tom Homan, the border czar, which is, incredible. So it just goes to show you that they are taking it serious. And they are basically saying what we have said all along, that the grown-ups are back in control. They're back in charge. And that's good for all of America. So we've got a couple more people that obviously are going to be appointed here soon in the next few days. And of course, we'll go through some of those appointments as well. But Mike Walls, as I think it was National Security Advisor, and he does not have to be confirmed, by the way. That's an automatic approval. It's going to happen. That's it. They don't have to go through Senate confirmation. Presidents get to choose their national security advisors. Defense Secretary right now, it looks like it could possibly be Tulsi Gabbard. That would be, I believe, a position that would need Senate confirmation. So things are looking good. We're already at 219 House seats, and Democrats have 210. So yesterday it was what? It was 209 to 218. But another race has been called. I believe the one out in Alaska was called for Nick Begich. And so that's good because they just got rid of ranked choice voting, right? They dabbled with it or realized how bad it was. It cost Sarah Palin her congressional seat when she ran in 2022. And now they have passed to repeal it in Alaska. Thankfully, Arizona wasn't dumb enough to pass something like that. So we don't have ranked choice voting, thank goodness, out here. But again, things are definitely looking much better, and we are winning. Now, the only thing that I would say right now is we may have an issue with John Thune, because apparently, sorry, there's a bug in my face. Apparently, you know, the betting odds don't look good. They look like Thune is probably going to pull that out and become the Senate Majority Leader. Now, is it the end of the world? No, not necessarily, because both Thune and Cornyn and Rick Scott, so all three, have already said that they will allow recess appointments for President Trump. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, what it means is that if the numbers are close, which they're really not in the Senate, and there's any kind of stonewalling by the Democrats to confirm a lot of these cabinet positions, Trump can do what he did in 2016, which was recess appointments, meaning that they're allowed to serve without a Senate confirmation for 1 year. And after 1 year, then they either have to be replaced or they have to be confirmed. And the Senate has already said that they will allow President Trump to continue to do that. So what does that mean? That means that there's a tough confirmation battle and or someone that perhaps the rhinos or the establishment or whatever, or the Democrats, you know, absolutely refuse to try to confirm, we will be able to still have those people in place for a year. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. And I'll tell you the reason why. Why not put them in for a year and make sure that they're doing their job, right? Let's see some accountability. And if there is accountability, great. Then we can confirm them later on for a full term. But in the meantime, why not just do recess appointments on people like Tom Homan and many others that are, you know, apparently more controversial and have already said that they're going to deport people, or Kash Patel, the CIA director, and what he's planning on doing, you know, and going after the FBI and all that other stuff. So there's definitely some really good things happening. And again, I'm still going to stick to the House being 222 to 213, a 9-seat advantage. There are six, is there six? I think there's 6 uncalled races left. So if they split those races, you got 3 and 3. I'm right. I'm not trying to, you know, brag or anything, but I looked at the numbers, you know, 4, 5, 6 days ago. I looked at what was outstanding and I made a prediction, and my prediction is still going to stand at 222 Republicans and 213 Democrats. Could I be off? Yeah, maybe by a seat or two, but not really. I think we're going to end up with a 9-seat majority, 7 the least probably, but probably 9. So if we split those last 6 seats, which Republicans are winning in 3 of them, again, you know, I didn't just pluck these things out of the air. I did my research. I do believe that will be 20, 21, and 22. And I believe they'll probably win 3. And that'll be 211, 212, and 213. Okay? So anyway, I just want to do something a little bit different. I have not done a beautiful video outside in quite some time. And so I figured, what the hell? Why not, right? Anyway, those are all my thoughts. Can't wait to hear all of yours. God bless, and we'll see you soon.